So everybody's been talking about Will and Chris, the famous slap, and it's occupied our mind space, but I thought I would take it to our Resilience in a Box cards. And the thought or question I'm asking myself is, what are the cards I wish I could have given Will and given Chris so that maybe this thing turned out differently? And I'm hoping that as we do this, you'll see the power that is in this little box of cards. Now, two quick things. When we're talking resilience, I prepare to be resilient. So often before disruption, before chaos, before it all goes wrong, I prepared myself so that I can choose a response. But resilience is also found in the way we respond to the reaction that's taken place, the way I respond when it's gone wrong. So I've chosen 4 cards here. 2 are for Will, 2 are for Chris, one's before and one's after. So let's start just reading the first paragraph in each of these cards. The card I would love to give to Chris prior to the Oscars was, Chris, make it safe. It reads as follows: when people feel safe, they're more likely to be authentic, expressive and participative. When people feel unsafe, they're more likely to act without thinking and be defensive and closed. When somebody reacts in a violent way, sometimes it's because we haven't made it safe. Now I realize we're talking comedy, and comedy is always pushing the boundaries of safety. But what happened the other night? Is it possible that safety was broken? What card would I give to Will before the event? Card number 18 reads, the adult in the room. We all have adopted strategies we use when we want to be right, be liked, or get our way. Sometimes we show childlike aggression or parental-like control, but neither of these produces a fruitful engagement with another. So we want to try and remain the adult in the room. When we're the adult, we remain in our seats. We respond responsibly. But when we become the parent or the child, we might get up and we might go onto the stage and say, hey, I've got to sort you out. And as we saw, that's probably not the best outcome. But it happened. And if I had a box, and imagine I could phone these 2 guys up and say, hey, Will, why don't you pull out card number 19 for me right now? Card number 19 reads, I own this. The confident expression, I own this, oozes accountability, turning shame and rage into either action or release. Well done to Will Smith. I think he is taking up ownership of it, and it would be an encouragement to say, keep owning it, don't blame, own. What card would I give to Chris? Card number 56, how fascinating. It reads, when somebody expresses an opinion that differs from yours, you are faced with a choice. You can challenge them, ridicule them, dismiss them, or you can pause and say, how fascinating that somebody sees it like that. Sometimes when we are challenged, we can challenge back, or we can simply say, how fascinating that somebody sees it like that. So I hope these cards demonstrate to you the power of resilience in a box.